I know you guys have been waiting for this one. How much worse is my fuel economy gonna be with the high top roof? Same pump, same Flying J, and I will fill up at the same gas station in San Diego when I get home to make this test as accurate as possible. High wind warning. Perfect test for the high top roof. Fuel economy might be affected a little bit, but it's all right. Let's go ahead and roll with it and get some numbers. I'm expecting 2 miles per gallon worse. If I get 1 mile per gallon worse, I'll be really happy. Okay, you could cross-reference this video with the video popping up in the corner right now. So I'm driving this the exact same way, exact same route, lots of downhill right now, so that 18 miles per gallon is not going to stay there for a long time. We'll be on a climb here in a couple of miles. Okay, I'm looking forward to this part. We're about to hit a slight incline. My van's able to stay in overdrive on this slight incline. Let's see if it could still do it. All right. So my predictor is reading 10 miles per gallon, 9 miles per gallon, because we're climbing right now, but no downshift. It's holding overdrive. So the roof is not holding it back. The wind resistance isn't so bad where it's downshifting. I'm still climbing this in overdrive. You could see with the predictor, 9 miles per gallon, 8 miles per gallon. So when you're climbing, of course, your fuel economy is going to go down. And then when you're going downhill, your fuel economy is going to be like 30 miles per gallon. But there you go, getting 9 miles per gallon right now because we're on a climb. So the roof is not holding the van back like an anchor. So that might be good for fuel economy. See, now I'm down to 17 miles per gallon because we're climbing. I knew that 18 wasn't going to last forever. Nice. 62 miles in, first round of traffic. It was like that in my last video about fuel economy. It's always this section where we get traffic. 38-minute delay. I might pull over at the viewpoint and just edit right now. Are the biker boys causing the 35-minute delay? I'm at 15.2 miles per gallon. Not bad. But lots of traffic today, and this is going to be another half-hour delay here. 203.1 miles traveled. About 3 hours of traffic. 14.6 miles per gallon, according to the Ultra Gauge. As always, let's get the actual fuel economy numbers. I'll be happy with 14 even. 13.629 gallons added. 203.1 miles traveled divided by 13.629 gallons added. 14.9 miles per gallon. 1 mile per gallon loss. I'm happy with that. I'm Asian, so I like math. So I don't want to go off the miles per gallon predictor and just say, see guys, I'm getting 16 miles per gallon right now. I like to actually do the proper math. Miles traveled divided by gallons added. That's how to get the actual fuel economy numbers. So if you're wondering how I nearly pulled off 15 mpg, I'm going to share my setup with you guys. I'm pretty sure most of you guys were expecting 12 mpg or less. So my van's a 1999 40 Econoline E350 extended with a 6.8 V10. It has a 5-inch lift kit on 285 tires. Stock is 245, so I went from 31 to 33. I got re-geared. That's the big one. I got 410 gears, and with the 33s, I'm at a 382 gear. According to the gearing calculator, stock is 373, so I'm really close to stock. And then my tire choice, it's not super aggressive. It's Patagonia ATRs, so not a really aggressive off-road tire. It's like an overall all-around tire for the highway and some trails. So minor off-road trails. I mainly do clearance obstacles when I go off-roading, so I didn't get super aggressive tires. High top roof. It's aerodynamic. It doesn't have like a hump over it like a Airstream B190. It doesn't have that style, like a hump going over it. So, you know, if there was a hump over it like a B190, the air would be like an anchor, in, you know. So aerodynamic roof. Another thing about this roof, it's 200 pounds. Just got it installed at Wasatch Overland. The other high top roofs on the market, they're 600 pounds. So all that weight up top, you know, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt with the sway, the stability, and more weight is worse fuel economy. Every 1,000 pounds you add to your vehicle, you're losing 1 mile per gallon. Before I got this high top installed, my van weighed in at 6,800 pounds. I'm going to get it re-weighed with the high top roof. So the high top roof is supposed to weigh just under 200 pounds. We'll see how much, if anything, if the windows, the fan, the sky hatch, see if that added any weight. But of course, when you cut out a bunch of the roof, you're losing a little weight there. So the section they cut out is supposed to weigh around 50 pounds, so about 150 pounds gain, so not much. So that's also the key to my van. It's a no build, it's a futon. That's it, nothing crazy. I don't have a log cabin in here. That's just stock interior trim. So my van should check in at about 7,000 even. So that's not bad. So when you see RVs or van builds getting like 12 mpg or less, they're checking in at 10,000 pounds or more. Sometimes I feel like I want an RV. Sometimes I think to myself, I should have got a Thor Majestic 19G and got it lifted. But now that I have a high top roof and I just pulled off 14 miles per gallon, I'm happy with this. You're not getting 14 miles per gallon on a lifted RV, you're getting 12 and under. So getting a high top roof, my need for an RV is now gone, so this probably saved me. So I got this van 6 years ago for $6,800 with the lift kit, re-gear, selectable locker, the high top roof. I'm at about $23,000. So I'm keeping this thing forever. There's no turning back now. And I'm gonna share with you guys a 15 mile per gallon run when I was in Utah. So Utah has ethanol-free gasoline, and I did a 15 mile per gallon run on this. So my fuel economy didn't suffer at all. This was not a death sentence at all. Does it wander in the lanes a little more? Yes, but we will talk about that later. I need to do some tweaks to this suspension. So stay tuned for that one. I'm in Utah right now. Just traveled 243.4 miles. I visited Utah for this. Got my high top roof installed by these guys. There's my van. And I've been getting my fuel at Maverick. I want the ethanol free fuel. 15.517 gallons added. 243.4 miles traveled divided by 15.517 gallons added, 15.6 miles per gallon. That's great for a lifted van with a V10 and a high top. Is it that pure fuel that's giving me such great fuel economy, even going 70?